Have you ever wondered what the Yu-Gi-Oh card Burst Breath would look like in Magic? Well, I made an entire draftable Magic the Gathering cube set based on Yu-Gi-Oh cards like this one. In Yu-Gi-Oh, Burst Breath is a trap card that reads, tribute one dragon-type monster, destroy all face-up monsters on the field, whose defense is less than or equal to the attack of the tributed monster that you had on the field. The idea with this card was that your dragon was breathing a wave of fire onto all your opponent's monsters, so it wasn't hard to come up with how this would look in Magic. I began designing it in a simple way, an instant that sacrificed a dragon and dealt its power and damage to each creature. But then inspiration hit. I've been using the Emerge mechanic in the set to represent tribute something, but who says the Emerge ability can only exist on creatures? So I scrapped the original design and began anew. The new and improved Burst Breath in Magic costs X black red red for an instant that has Emerge from Dragon for X black red. It reads, Burst Breath deals X damage to target player and each creature that player controls. You see, this is a far more modular card than the first one. We can still cast it without emerging, which allows it to be a more flexible card, and this is meant for a draft format, so flexibility is pretty important when translating it into Yu-Gi-Oh! From Magic. However, the emerge cost means that a bigger dragon is still going to make the spell have an even bigger effect. I also want to point out that for power level reasons, I've made this only hit one player, and only the creatures that that player has. This card fits into the Black-Red Dragons archetype in my Universes Beyond Yu-Gi-Oh! Draft set alongside many dragons and ways to cheat those dragons into play. One thing I want to point out about this card is the fact that it's an instant spell with Emerge, which means that you can sacrifice a dragon in response to that dragon being targeted by your opponent's removal. Your dragon was going to die anyway, but now your opponent has no board and has taken a lot of damage. If you want to see the full set, follow and subscribe. I will be breaking down the full Black-Red Dragons archetype in a future video, and if you haven't seen the original Universes Beyond Yu-Gi-Oh video, you should watch it to see how I came up with this idea.